Have you ever wondered why your more habits could be impacting your health more than you think, especially as you older the way? You start your day can set the tone for everything that follows, but what if I told you that many of us, especially those over 70, are making simple mistakes every morning that could be affecting our health, energy, and even longevity? These mistakes might seem harmless, but they can drastically impact your physical strength, immunity, and overall quality of life. In this video, we're going to uncover the 5 critical morning habits that could be holding you back from living your healthiest, most vibrant life in your later years. You'll learn why drinking water first thing in the morning can protect your heart, why skipping breakfast might be sabotaging your energy, and why morning exercise on an empty stomach could be doing more harm than good. Plus, I'll share some tips on how to avoid these mistakes and start your day with energy, focus, and vitality. Stay tuned until the end, because I'm not just going to tell you about these common mistakes. I'm going to show you simple, actionable solutions that you can easily incorporate into your routine. These small changes have the potential to make a huge difference in your health, energy levels, and even your lifespan. Don't miss out on these life-changing tips that will help you make every morning count. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Not drinking water right after waking up. It's incredibly easy to overlook the importance of drinking water right after waking up, yet this seemingly harmless habit can be quite dangerous, especially for the elderly. Think about it. Throughout the night, our bodies naturally lose water through breathing, sweating, and other processes. By the time morning rolls around, we're often already in a state of mild dehydration without even realizing it, and the consequences of starting your day without properly rehydrating can be far-reaching when you don't drink water. After waking, your blood thickens, which places additional strain on both your heart and brain. It's a subtle but serious issue that too many of us ignore. The simple act of preparing a glass of water and placing it by your bedside before you go to sleep might seem like such a small, insignificant gesture, but don't be fooled by its simplicity. It could be a game changer when it comes to your health. You see, these tiny actions, such as drinking water first thing in the morning, become powerful steps toward promoting your health in the long run. They add up to something much greater than you may realize, especially when you're aiming for a long, healthy life. Take a moment to reflect on the words of countless doctors and experts who tirelessly emphasize the importance of drinking water as soon as you wake up. It's not just about quenching thirst, it's about safeguarding your cardiovascular system, and brain health experts highlight how proper hydration first thing in the morning can dramatically reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other complications. Even the legendary Greek physician Hippocrates once said that water is the best medicine. When you stop and truly consider those words, you can't help but recognize how profoundly significant simple glass of water in the morning can be. It's nature's remedy, ready to heal and nourish your body, mind, and spirit. This is especially true for the elderly, who must pay close attention to blood circulation. As we age, our bodies become more vulnerable, and dehydration becomes a silent but dangerous enemy. When we're dehydrated, our blood vessels constrict and blood flow becomes sluggish, which significantly raises the risk of strokes and heart attacks. Drinking water is the simplest and most effective way to smooth blood flow, creating a healthy, calm environment for both your heart and brain. It's such a gentle yet essential act of self-care that can make all the difference in your health. For older individuals who may often wake up after a restless night or after trips to the bathroom, it's so easy to overlook how dehydrated The body really is. They may not even notice how the morning foggy feeling is linked to this lack of hydration, but think of how this simple habit could transform their day, creating a smoother and more energized start. Hydration has the power to rejuvenate and revitalize the body in ways that we often overlook. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me. So how can you start this easy but life-changing habit? It's incredibly simple. The next time you go to bed, just place a small water bottle or glass of water by your pillow when you wake up in the morning. Take a sip and feel the difference as the hydration begins to kickstart your body. You'll be surprised how something so small can completely change the way you feel. It's a tiny, manageable action that has the potential to significantly improve your daily energy levels and overall vitality. For those in their later years, this small adjustment could be the key to ensuring a healthier, more vibrant life. Remember these small steps: drinking water in the morning and making sure to hydrate properly can be the foundation of a healthy old age. It's a simple act that sets the tone for the rest of your day, filling you with the energy and mental clarity you need to live life to the fullest. So don't overlook this simple yet powerful habit. Your body and your heart will thank you for it too. Skipping breakfast. Skipping breakfast is a decision that on the surface might seem like it could be a healthy choice here, even a strategy for weight loss, especially for older adults who may not feel hungry when they first wake up. Some may think that by avoiding food in the morning, they're somehow doing their body a favor, letting it rest from digestion, or perhaps unknowingly trying to reduce calorie intake. However, this seemingly innocent habit can have profound negative effects on both short-term and long-term health. The truth is that skipping breakfast disrupts your body's natural rhythm and can lead to significant incidents for your energy levels, metabolism, and overall well-being. Our bodies work hard while we sleep, even though we may be resting. Vital processes such as brain activity, tissue repair, and organ functions continue all require energy. When you wake up in the morning, your body is essentially running on empty, having consumed much of its energy reserves overnight. If you don't replenish it with a nutritious breakfast, the results can be detrimental. Blood sugar levels drop, leading to feelings of fatigue, sluggishness, and brain fog. Without the right fuel, your body has a harder time performing even the most basic functions, leaving you feeling tired and irritable. This can affect everything from your mood to your ability to focus on daily tasks. Skipping breakfast doesn't give your body the vital boost it needs to kickstart the day. It makes the uphill battle of managing energy much harder. Research has consistently shown that people who eat breakfast have more energy throughout the day and experience better cognitive function, including improved focus, concentration, and memory. They also tend to be less moody and irritable. But it's not just about any breakfast. It's about a well-balanced breakfast, a dietary in whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, proteins, and healthy fats has long-lasting benefits for both physical and mental health. Starting your day with a balanced breakfast can help stabilize blood sugar levels, providing steady energy throughout the day. This is especially important for the elderly whose bodies may struggle with maintaining stable blood sugar. As a balanced breakfast can also help boost the immune system, making it easier for the body to fend off illnesses and stay strong. It's a simple but powerful act of self-care that can set the tone for the entire day. On the flip side, skipping breakfast is not just about feeling tired or sluggish in the morning. It can have long-term effects that compound over time. For instance, when you don't eat breakfast, your body is more likely to experience hunger pangs later in the day. This often leads to overeating at lunch or dinner, which in turn can contribute to weight gain. Weight gain, especially in older adults, can lead to several health complications, including joint pain, heart disease, and diabetes. The cycle becomes a vicious one. Skipping breakfast leads to overeating, which leads to weight gain, which worsens overall health It's easy to see how neglecting breakfast can gradually erode your health. Yolk. Particularly as you age and your metabolism naturally slows down. So what kind of breakfast should you aim for ideally? You want something that's easy on the digestive system but rich in nutrients. Traditional breakfast options that have stood the test of time, such as the Japanese breakfast of porridge, tofu, and natto, are perfect for older adults. These foods are light, easily digestible, and packed with vitamins, minerals, and proteins. The combination of complex carbohydrates from the porridge, protein from tofu, and probiotics from natto provides a great foundation for a healthy breakfast. These foods fuel your body for hours without overwhelming your system. They keep your energy levels steady and your mind alert throughout the morning. To further enrich the meal, you can add a little fresh fruit, a small serving of yogurt, or even some nuts for extra fiber and healthy fats. This well-rounded meal nourishes not only the body but also the soul, providing comfort and strength for whatever the day may bring. Having breakfast isn't just about effing your body, it's about taking a moment for yourself. It's about starting the day with intention, taking the time to nourish your body before diving into the chaos of life. For the elderly, a healthy breakfast can be the key to maintaining energy, mobility, and cognitive function throughout the day. It's more than a meal. It's a crucial piece of maintaining overall health. When you take the time to eat a proper breakfast, you're investing in your health and longevity, but it's not just about the food you choose, it's about creating a routine. The simple act of making breakfast a habit can help reduce the likelihood of overeating later in the day. If you skip breakfast, you're more likely to feel ravenous by lunchtime, holding to poor food choices and overeating. Eating a small balanced meal in the morning can help regulate your appetite, making it easier to make healthier decisions throughout the rest of the day. Breakfast acts as a protective barrier against unhealthy eating patterns that can sabotage your efforts to stay healthy. If you find it hard to enjoy breakfast or aren't accustomed to eating early in the morning, don't worry. Start small, perhaps begin with a simple breakfast menu of your favorite ingredients. You don't need to go all out at first, just enjoy the act of eating and the nourishment it provides over time. The habit will become ingrained, and breakfast will feel like a natural part of your day. When breakfast becomes something you look forward to, you will find yourself more energized, healthier, and emotionally balanced throughout the day. Remember, breakfast isn't just about food. It's a symbol of self-love and respect for your body. By embracing this habit, you are taking care of yourself and kindness and setting yourself up for a day full of possibilities. It might just be the most important decision you make each day. As you continue to make breakfast a regular part of your routine, it may inspire you to make other healthy choices, creating a ripple effect that positively impacts every area of your life. You deserve to start each day feeling strong, balanced, and ready to take on the world, and breakfast is a beautiful first step toward that. 3. Exercising on an empty stomach. Exercising on an empty stomach, especially in the morning, might appear to be an effective shortcut for boosting your workout results, but the truth is it can be incredibly dangerous, particularly for older adults. I've come to realize that we all need to listen to our bodies, and when we neglect our body's need for fuel before physical activity, we're taking unnecessary risks that can have serious consequences for our health, particularly as we age. I have always believed that we should approach exercise with care and understanding, not with the mindset of just pushing through. This is especially true for older individuals who are more vulnerable to the negative impacts of such habits. When you work out without first fueling your body, you're putting undue strain on your heart. Without energy reserves, your heart has to work harder to supply oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, which can quickly lead to spikes in blood pressure. This is something that many people don't realize until it's too late, and as someone who has learned the importance of preventive care over the years. I can't emphasize enough how risky it is to engage in exercise without proper nourishment beforehand. Even what we consider light activities like gardening, walking, or simple stretches can become surprisingly taxing on the body when you're starting with an empty tank. We all need to take a step back and think about this when you're already fatigued from lack of food. Your body becomes more prone to accidents and your performance varies. As we age, our bodies don't bounce back as quickly as they once did. We may not be able to handle the same level of strain or intensity as we did in our younger years, so why would we expect to perform well in a workout or physical activity without the proper fuel from personal experience and seeing others suffer from this? I can tell you that the heart is especially vulnerable when there's not enough energy in the system to keep things running smoothly. Imagine trying to run a car without enough fuel. It won't go far or function properly, and the same principle applies to your body. I've personally found that something as simple as eating a small snack before engaging in exercise can make a world of difference. Even a small portion of fruit, a handful of nuts, or a small cup of yogurt can provide just enough energy for the body to work at its best. This isn't about overeating or loading up on calories, but simply giving your body what it needs to perform safely. I've noticed that with this small per exercise snack, my muscles feel more energized and less fatigued, and my overall workout quality improves. The body can handle physical activity more efficiently when it's nourished properly, and you'll be able to push through without straining yourself. For older adults, the importance of eating something before engaging in physical activity cannot be overstated. It's a way to ensure that you're not only avoiding fatigue, but also protecting your body from the negative effects of hypoglycemia. I've seen many older people struggle with dizziness, lightheadedness, and even fainting during or after exercise, simply because they tried to push their bodies too hard without first replenishing their energy stores. Hypoglycemia, which is a dangerously low blood sugar level, is more common in older adults and can leave them feeling weak, disoriented, and exhausted. These experiences are all too familiar for many, and I deeply believe that no one should have to risk their health just because they didn't take a few moments to nourish their body properly. Moreover, it's crucial to remember that as we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to the strain of exercise, our muscle strength, joint flexibility, and overall resilience tend to decline over time, making it even more important to approach exercise with care and caution. Overexertion can lead to serious injuries or long-term damage to the muscles and joints. It's easy to underestimate how much strain our bodies are under, especially when we've been conditioned to think of ourselves as capable of more than we are. This is where wisdom comes into play, learning to listen to your body and giving it what it needs rather than pushing it beyond its limits. Overworking the body on an empty stomach can lead to muscle depletion, joint inflammation, and even falls or accidents, all of which could have been avoided with a little forethought. I truly believe that healthy eating is just as important as exercise and maintaining overall wellness. When you give your body the right foods before working out, you're essentially setting it up for success. The right pre-workout snack, something like a banana, a few nuts, or even a slice of whole grain bread, can offer a quick source of energy that your body will convert into usable fuel. These foods are easy to digest and give you just the right amount of energy to power through your activity without weighing you or leaving you feeling sluggish. You don't need to overdo it, but you also don't want to skip the step of fueling up before exercise, and especially for older adults. I believe that taking the time to prepare and nourish yourself is an investment in your long-term health. One of the most important things I've come to realize is that we shouldn't view exercise as just a physical activity. It's a form of self-care that should involve our minds, bodies, and spirits. Eating the right foods before exercise and starting with gentle, mindful movements are key components of maintaining a healthy lifestyle as we age. We become more reactant to what makes our bodies feel good, and I can honestly say that fueling your body properly before working out has made all the difference for me. It's about respecting your body's needs, giving it the energy it craves, and taking care of it in a way that allows you to continue enjoying life to the fullest. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment topic below to let me know that you are still here with me. So let's calm ourselves before we move our bodies. Let's fuel them properly. Think about the foods that can give us energy: bananas, nuts, a little yogurt, or even a piece of whole grain bread. These simple, healthy options can be the difference between a safe and effective workout and one that leaves us feeling depleted. Our bodies deserve to be nourished, and when we listen to them, we ensure that we're moving toward a future full of vitality and health. Exercise is important, yes, but so is taking care of our bodies before, during, and after physical activity. It's all about balance, and it's something I believe can truly enhance the quality of our lives as we age. For precaution, getting out of bed, waking up, and getting out of bed may seem like one of the most ordinary actions in the world, but for the elderly, this seemingly simple routine can carry hidden dangers. If not approached with care, for many of us, we've spent hours lying still in bed, our bodies at rest. During the night, blood pressure naturally tends to drop, and this can cause serious issues when transitioning from a horizontal position of sleep to standing up. When we stand suddenly after lying down for so long, the body struggles to adjust quickly, and blood pressure can fluctuate dramatically sometimes, causing dizziness, disorientation, or fainting. These sudden changes in blood pressure, combined with the delicate nature of aging, can lead to a fall, resulting in broken bones, or worse. These kinds of accidents are especially dangerous in the elderly, where bones become fragile and recovery can take much longer. And let's not even begin to mention the emotional toll that comes with the physical strain of sick injuries or the long-lasting effects they can have on a person's independence and quality of life. I can't stress enough how these moments require patience and awareness as we age. Our bodies change, and these changes make us more vulnerable to the smallest of slips, whether it's a dizzy spell or misstep. But the good news is that these risks can be greatly minimized with a few simple, thoughtful actions. I truly believe that the key to protecting yourself lies in how you begin your day, and making those small adjustments can make a huge difference in ensuring a safer and more comfortable life. For instance, before standing up, try to take a few moments to stretch your body gently while you're still lying in bed. A small, simple stretch can wake up your muscles and allow them to ease into the movement of the day, gently moving your legs or even wiggling your toes before sitting up or standing can help to activate your blood flow, slowly preparing your body for the transition ahead. This isn't just about physical movement. It's also about listening to your body and showing it the care it deserves by allowing a few moments for your body to adjust. You're not just preventing potential injuries, but also setting the tone for the entire day. Taking these moments for yourself doesn't just help with physical health, but it also touches on something deeper: emotional and mental benefit of slowing down and starting the day with mindfulness instead of rushing, which can bring a sense of chaos and stress to the start of your day. You are offering yourself something much more valuable: a moment of peace, intention, and self-compassion. And I find that this is a powerful thing to incorporate into our daily lives, especially as we grow older. You are worth that time. Your health, your peace of mind, and your well-being are worth that time. Moreover, sudden movements like standing up quickly don't just affect your blood pressure, they also put a significant strain on the heart. When you rise too quickly, your heart rate surges to compensate for the change in position. For someone older, the body's ability to adjust quickly to these changes is not what it once was. This added strain on your heart can lead to long-term health issues, including vascular damage or even heart disease. It's all about avoiding the unnecessary strain that can accumulate over time. This is why starting your morning slowly and mindfully is so important. It's a small act, but one that can have a profound impact on your long-term health. It's about taking the burden off your heart, giving it time to adjust rather than overwhelming it with a sudden increasing demand. The effort you make in these few moments can help preserve the health and well-being of your heart for years to come. When you wake up, don't rush to jump out of bed. Instead, make it a habit. First, sit up on the edge of the bed. Allow your body to settle. Stretch lightly but purposefully. To ease into the waking state, take deep breaths. You might think that all the stretching and breathing sounds simple, but let me tell you, these are small acts of love and respect for yourself. You're telling your body that it deserves this time to adjust, and that you are taking care of it. It's like gently waking up a sleepy friend, giving them space to wake up on their terms, instead of forcing them into action too quickly. The truth is, these tiny acts of kindness are exactly what we need as we grow older. They help reduce stress, prevent injury, and keep us in tune with our bodies. This becomes even more crucial in the colder months as we age. Blood circulation doesn't work as efficiently as it once did. Your body doesn't adjust to temperature changes as smoothly on cold mornings. If you rush to stand up without allowing your body time to warm up, it can create strain on your muscles and joints. This is especially important when the weather is chilly, as sudden movements in the cold can lead to muscle strains, joint pains, or even more serious injuries. The joints and muscles need time to warm up, and the best way to do this in the winter is by staying wrapped in a blanket for a few moments longer before moving. It may sound simple, but the warmth and slow movements allow the muscles to gradually wake up and prepare for the day ahead. But what is the best method to rise safely? Hair sweat. I suggest begin by rolling over gently onto your side, then with your hands slowly push yourself upright. Don't try to rush. Take it slow. Inhale deeply, allowing your breath to support your movements. Slowly sit up. Give yourself time to adjust. And then when you feel ready, stand. There's no need to rush. By moving gently and breathing deeply, you're protecting your body and reducing the risk of dizziness or sudden falls. It's about giving yourself the time you need without feeling rushed, without rushing your body to meet the demands of day. Starting your day slowly, intentionally, and mindfully may seem like a small adjustment, but I believe it is one of the most profound gifts you can give yourself. It's a simple act, yet it carries so much power in preventing injury, maintaining physical health, and preserving mental clarity. Taking thus a few moments, breathing deeply, stretching lightly, and waking your body slowly is truly the first step in a healthy life. It's an act of respect and care for yourself that echoes throughout your entire day. So let's remember that starting the morning with mindfulness and gentleness isn't just about avoiding harm. It's about honoring your body, honoring your health, and honoring the gift of each new day. 5. Note incorporating sunlight effectively. One of the most profoundly impactful yet often overlooked more habits is the simple act of incorporating sunlight into your daily routine. It's almost heart-wrenching to witness how manually individuals over time fall into the habit of staying indoors, away from the healing, life-giving rays of the morning sun. Often they unknowingly isolate themselves from one of the most natural and essential resources for physical, mental, and emotional well-being. What many don't realize is that morning sunlight is not just a luxury or an afterthought. It's a fundamental biological necessity. This exposure to natural light is crucial for regulating our internal clocks, maintaining healthy sleep patterns, and that our bodies operate at their fullest potential, especially as we age. Without it, our circadian rhythms, the natural cycle for bodies that control sleep and wakefulness, become disrupted, and this imbalance can lead to a multitude of health problems, both physical and mental. Imagine what it's like to start your day feeling sluggish, groggy, and disconnected from the world around you, unable to muster the energy or enthusiasm to do anything. For many individuals, this becomes a daily reality because they've missed out on the simplest yet most effective method of aligning their body's natural system's exposure. To sunlight, this misstep, though seemingly small, has far-reaching consequence. The truth is, when we miss out on the light of the morning, it becomes that much harder to maintain a vibrant, active lifestyle. Without sunlight, the body struggles to regulate itself, leading us feeling fatigued and uninspired. It's disheartening to think how such a fundamental habit can have such a big impact on our quality of life, but the good news is that this is something we can easily change, incorporating sunlight into your morning routine doesn't require any complex or expensive interventions. It simply requires a shift in awareness and a commitment to making sunlight your ally. The very first thing you can do when you wake up in the morning is to throw open those curtains and allow the daylight to pour into the room. The impact of this small action is more powerful than we often realize. The light signals to your brain that it's time to wake up to start the day. It immediately interrupts the grogginess that often accompanies waking up in a dark room and sets your internal clock in motion. This act of welcoming the sun into your life not only helps you feel more awake, but also prepares your body to become alert and energized, making it easier to transition from sleep to wakefulness. The effects of morning sunlight aren't limited to just waking you up. They extend far beyond that. If you can stepping outside for a quick walk, or even just sitting on your porch for about 10 minutes can make all the difference. Even a brief exposure to natural sunlight during the early morning hours helps to suppress melatonin production, which is the hormone responsible for making us feel sleepy. As a result, the body naturally becomes more awake and alert. This quick, simple act can lead to a profound difference in the quality of your sleep at night. Imagine falling asleep more easily, experiencing a deeper, more restful sleep that leaves you feeling rejuvenated when you wake up. This cycle of improved sleep quality can then lead to a more energetic, active day ahead, something everyone deserves. Particularly as we age, research supports the benefits of incorporating morning sunlight into our lives, showing that consistent exposure to this light can positively impact mental health. Morning light triggers the release of serotonin, the happiness hormone, which plays an essential role in regulating mood, alleviating stress, and promoting an overall sense of well-being for those struggling with seasonal depression, which tends to worsen in the winter months. The importance of morning sunlight becomes even clearer. Studies have shown that exposure to sunlight, especially in the morning, can alleviate symptoms of depression by increasing serotonin levels, providing a natural remedy for those affected by the lack of sunlight during the darker months. This is not just a trivial aspect of mental health, it's a critical factor in helping individuals feel emotionally stable, balanced, and connected to their surroundings. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. And the benefits of sunlight don't end there. Exposure to natural light plays a significant role in boosting the immune system as well. When the body is exposed to sunlight, it triggers the production of vitamin D, which is vital for maintaining